What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So on this channel I talk about gravel bikes and I do some list of different gravel bikes, and I got to thinking, you know what, I've not really covered Colnago gravel bikes before. Do they make gravel bikes? I don't know much about them if they do, so I did a little bit of research, and Colnago does offer a range of gravel bikes as well as an all-road bike. And if you're watching this video and you're like, Colnago, isn't that like some fancy road racing brand? Yes, it is. You've probably seen that name before in a little race called the Tour de France. There's a guy by the name of Tadej Pogačar. He rides Colnago bikes, and he's pretty good at riding bikes. But I was interested to learn more about these bikes, and they actually have some newer gravel and an all-road bike in their lineup, so let's check out those bikes. The C68 Allroad is the first bike on this list and actually listed under the all-road category on their website, but basically to me that means this is a bike that can be used to be ridden on any road, including gravel. The bikes start at a retail price of $9,757. My first impression when looking at this bike is that it has some absolutely beautiful lines. It is offered in two colorways, and I don't love the blue and grayish one, but the black and gray looks pretty good. Colnago says it is a road bike, but also a light gravel bike. It is Colnago's first model designed to be smooth and easy to ride on both asphalt and dirt roads. The bike frame is designed to be comfortable on those longer rides and has clearance for 35mm tires. Personally, I would like a bike that could take a wider tire for some of the chunky gravel you could potentially run into. One thing I noticed when looking at this bike is that they have an integrated multi-tool in the top cap of the headset, which I think is awesome. The bikes use a carbon frame, and there are a number of different high-end group sets and wheels to choose from before purchasing. The first bike I come across on their site under the gravel category is the G4X, and oh my goodness, I love the look of this bike. In my opinion, the lines of this bike are absolutely stunning, and all three colorways are just fantastic. I thought I would like the yellow the best, but then I saw the blue and green, and I can't decide which one I would choose if I had $4,721 burning a hole in my pocket. That's right, these bikes start at $4,721. Colnago says this is a balanced gravel racing bike to perform at its best in every context. This bike also uses a carbon frame but has clearance for up to 45mm tires. And like the last bike, there are a number of different group sets to choose from before making the purchase. The next bike listed under the Colnago gravel lineup is the C68 Gravel. With a starting price point of $7,920, it appears this is their higher end gravel bike. This bike has pretty good looking lines, but personally I don't like the look of it as much as the G4X. The bike is offered as two colorways of green or black. Colnago claims this bike is for anyone who seeks the thrill of speed on the roughest dirt roads, but wants more than a simple carbon frame. Here is a bike with a soul steeped in tradition, handmade in Italy by the master craftsman of Colnago. This bike will accept a tire up to 42mm, and Colnago says that was deliberate because the C68 Gravel is made to be a fast, snappy bike. A wider clearance would have changed the riding properties. Essentially, this is a race gravel bike. This is a carbon frame bike, and it seems there is a good amount of craftsmanship that goes into making these frames. The frame is constructed from several carbon parts that are hand assembled in Italy through joints and interlocks, and the carbon bands are applied manually at the joint between the carbon modules, after which they are filed and polished to achieve the look of a monocoque frame with the best Colnago modular frame properties. There are three different group sets available to choose from on this bike before making the final purchase. The final bike listed on the Colnago site under the gravel category is the G3X. The description of this bike reads, "From cyclocross to gravel, fast on any terrain. The G3X is a gravel bike for tackling any type of terrain in any season, designed for riding on dirt and muddy terrain, comfortable even over long distances." The bike comes in two colors, green and gold. Like the other bikes on this list, I really like the look of the bike. The bike can take up to a 40mm tire. The website also mentions that this bike fuses the mud-eating DNA of Colnago's legendary cyclocross bikes with the pure performance of the V series to deliver unforgettable experiences for those seeking speed and precision on the roughest trails. This is the most affordable bike listed in their gravel lineup with a starting MSRP of $4,413 and is offered as 3 different group sets to pick from. So there you go, guys. Colnago, the famous Italian bike brand, does offer some pretty sweet looking gravel bikes and an all-road bike. Pretty expensive, I know, but if you've got the money to spend and you want a bougie gravel bike, these ones look amazing. I have not ridden any of these bikes, but I think they look great. I love the paint schemes of those bikes. If you guys have any experience with any of these bikes, go ahead and comment below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, keep crushing it.